Okay, we're going to do a video today about ingredient substitution. While that's not kind of your technical, action-oriented cooking tip, it's still, I think, relevant because as you're walking down a clean food journey, hopefully you are, and if you're not, maybe you'll start after watching some of these videos. You start realizing what common ingredients really are, and want to learn more and change more and all that kind of stuff. So today we're going to talk about soy sauce. May seem a little random, but I use it pretty regularly. And as I just started, cleaning up my diet almost 7 years ago, I realized how junky most things are. But anyway, how junky soy sauce is. Let's stick to the topic. So if you look at typical soy sauce, it is genetically modified, which usually means it's been sprayed with an astronomical amount of chemical fertilizers and insecticides and all kinds of stuff that you don't want. And it is about 40 to 60% wheat, which is so bizarre, but wheat, soy, and corn are three commodity products, and that list is growing to sugar beets and cotton and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, we'll stick with those, the big three, that for years in our country have been government subsidized. Farmers grow them in the thousands and thousands of acres, and they're used as fillers and fake sugars and junky in all kinds of processed foods and all kinds of ingredients on the shelf stores. How about store shelves? This is without alcohol. So anyway, let's talk about a few things that we can use instead of your classic soy sauce. So when I first started out 7 years ago, cleaning up my diet, I went gluten-free, dairy-free, and dramatically reduced my sugar intake, and also started eating organic. Sounds like a lot, but from then to now, it's been an evolution, a lot of changes, learning, growing, doing different things. But one of the first things I did was I wanted to ditch soy sauce. So what do? Well, I found tamari. And I went to tamari because it was gluten-free. That was my main thing at that point. It's like I want to get gluten out of my diet. Well, soy sauce is typically half gluten, half wheat, which is gluten. So I found tamari, just doing some research, and started using it. This brand, this isn't about brands, but just so you know, this is Sanjay, which is a good brand. They are GMO, they are non-GMO, non-GMO certified. They're gluten-free certified. So that was really important to me at that point. That was a big thing. The ingredients list is small: water, soybeans, salt, and alcohol. The alcohol is to preserve. I try to stay away from things that need to be preserved. I just want real food. But anyway, it's a good product, and I used it for a really long time. As you can tell, I've got a ginormous bottle and there's hardly anything in it. So, used that for a long time. Great, good stuff, no gluten. And then I started looking at soy in general. Soy is in everything, and I wanted to get soy out of my diet as much as possible. I'm not some soy Nazi that I'm like freaking out if I have any. I don't have an allergy to it. I just didn't want a lot of it in my diet. It's in everything. Again, if you are eating standard, conventionally processed foods and fast foods, and even a lot of restaurant stuff, standard chain restaurant stuff, you're getting a lot of soy in your diet when you wouldn't even think about it. Think about this. If your typical soy sauce is almost half wheat, how many of you would have thought that? So you're getting soy in a lot of things. Soy can affect your estrogen levels. It's an estrogenic, which women need, men need in very small doses. Look at some of our young teenage boys and young men running around with the whole man boob thing, not to get gross, but a lot of that is just hormone issues, which goes back to the food and the ingredients and blah, blah, blah. So I'll get off that soapbox. So I found and love coconut aminos. I love this brand, Coconut Secret. It's just an awesome, awesome product. Let me tell you about these ingredients. Organic coconut tree sap and sea salt. Really? 2 ingredients that are awesome. It is a really, really good product. If you are no soy or you know someone who has a soy allergy, this is a fabulous, perfect substitution. The only reason I didn't stick strictly with this is because the flavor is a little milder, so I found myself using more to get the right flavor balance I wanted, and it's a little bit more expensive. Okay, what is my health worth? It's worth a lot. I'd rather spend money on this than sitting in a doctor's office for some random who knows what they're going to write a prescription, no soapbox. But working through all that, I came across liquid aminos. This is a soy product. I love Bragg's, awesome company. I encourage you, research the companies producing the products you're using. Read their stories, study about them, read reviews, read lots of different people's feedback on them, and know where you're getting your food. Like, know your farmer, know your supplier, provider, whatever you want to call it, your brand. But anywho, I really like the Bragg's organization and what they're all about. But this says soy sauce alternative on here. The ingredients: vegetable protein from soybeans and water. Again, 2 ingredients: coconut tree sap, sea salt, vegetable protein from soybeans, and water. 2 products, 4 ingredients. So here's what I started doing. This is a great product. Really nice flavor. It's way stronger than the Aminos. But again, it's like, I don't want a lot of soy in my diet. So I do them half and half. Match made in heaven. This gives me no soy, milder flavor, the nice, stronger soy flavor, but I want to keep the content down. So I go half and half. And to me, it works beautifully. Your kitchen, do what you want to do. But that's kind of the way I do it, and it works out for me. You can just do either one of them, and they're really, really good. But I would encourage you to stay away from just commercial soy sauce, because it's just, in general, not a great thing. Now, if you've got an organic soy sauce that's gluten-free, go for it. If you don't want to worry about gluten, which I would encourage everybody to check into it and understand it a little more. So anyway, I'm babbling at this point, but I just want to tell you about, here's kind of what I do, put these 2 together, and they work out really well, and it's just served me well. So I hope that helped, and hope you have a great day.